University Challenge. Asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman.
Hello, the end of our quarter-final stage is in sight. Unfortunately, that means tonight we'll be saying goodbye to another of this year's teams. Both teams playing tonight lost their first quarter-final and will leave the competition if they lose again. Whoever wins, however, will earn themselves one last shot at the semi-finals. Now, the team from St John's College, Cambridge, have already shown that losing a match needn't be a barrier to progress in this competition. They lost their first-round match to Imperial College London, but their losing score earned them a place in our repechage, and from there they saw off UCL and Queen Mary London to reach the quarter-finals. There, however, they came up against fellow Cambridge College, Emmanuel, who beat them by 155 points to 140. With a score so far of 690 points from 4 matches and an average age of 22, let's meet the St John's team again.
Hi, I'm Thomas Clark. I'm from the United States and Japan, and I recently completed my master's degree in linguistics.
Hi, I'm Louis George. I'm from Lyme Regis in Dorset, and I'm studying for an MPhil in sociology.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Chan. I'm from Cambridge, and I study veterinary medicine.
Hi, I'm Kiana Oyan. I'm from New Jersey, and I study natural sciences.
Now, the team from Trinity College, Cambridge, took the more direct route to the quarter-finals, beating Durham University comfortably in round 1 and doubling their winning margin in round 2 against St Hilda's College, Oxford. Their first taste of defeat came at the hands of the University of Edinburgh in their first quarter-final, who beat them by 230 points to 95, with a total of 515 points scored so far from 3 matches, and with an average age of 21, let's meet the Trinity team again.
Hi, I'm Hattie Ennis. I'm from Surrey and I'm studying linguistics.
Hi, I'm Navinal Niogi. I'm also from Surrey and I study maths.
This is their captain.
Hi, I'm Ludwig Brekke. I'm from Oslo, Norway, and I recently completed a BA in law.
Hi, I'm Luke Kim. I'm originally from Seoul, South Korea, and I just completed my degree in physics.
Well, you all know the rules by now, so I'll just repeat that there's a 5-point penalty if you interrupt a starter question incorrectly. So fingers on the buzzers, here's your first starter for 10. The Indian city of Makrana in Rajasthan, the Greek islands of Naxos and Paros, and the Italian town of Carrara are among notable sites for the quarrying of what material used in monumental architecture and sculpture since ancient times?
St John's Chan.
Marble.
Marble is correct, yes. Right, first set of bonuses on food. Its name derived from words meaning twice cooked. What foodstuff is the subject of the 2020 work by Lizzie Collingham with the subtitle The History of a Very British Indulgence?
Twice cooked. It's like biscotta, like that's Italian.
Is that something like a scone?
What did you say, Thomas?
No, but it's like Italian biscotti, I think. But it's not. But it's
British
not British.
indulgence.
No, sure. Scones?
No, it's biscuits. Bad luck. You're on the right lines.
It's okay.
What is the single-word title of the 1998 book by Mark Kurlansky, subtitled A Biography of the Fish That Changed the World?
I don't know. What fish do we want to go for? Salmon? Trout?
What's like the really common one, like anchovies? No.
Sardines?
Sardines?
Yeah, sure. Sardine?
No, it's cod. Used as a collective term for a group of food constituents that are insoluble in water, what word forms the title of Jennifer McLagan's book with the subtitle An Appreciation of a Misunderstood Ingredient?
What?
Fat? Yeah, well, insoluble in water.
Yeah.
Fat?
Fat is correct, yes. Right, 10 points for this. What 3-letter term is applied to a funnel-shaped inlet in a river mouth? For example, Southampton Water or Plymouth Sound. The term is the Spanish word for an estuary.
Trinity Niogi.
Essay?
No. Anyone want to buzz from St John's?
St John's Chan.
Rio?
No, it's Ria. Right, 10 points for this. In a Cartesian coordinate system, what is the term for the distance of a given point from the y-axis?
Trinity Niogi.
X-coordinate?
No.
St John's Young.
Euclidean.
No, it's an abscissa. 10 points for this. At a similar latitude to St Petersburg and the Shetland Islands, Cape Farewell is the southernmost point of which island, more than 3 times the size of Texas?
St John's Chan.
Greenland.
Greenland is correct. You get a set of bonuses, this time St John's, on scientific terms. In each case, give the word from the definition. All 3 begin with the same 3 letters. Firstly, from the Greek for touch, an adjective describing a technology capable of delivering a tactile sensation through the application of force or vibrations.
Haptic.
Okay. Haptic.
Haptic is correct. A small molecule, secondly, that can elicit an immune response only when bound to a larger carrier, such as a protein. Urushiol, the active compound in poison ivy, is an example.
Hapten, I think. Yeah. Hapten.
Hapten is correct. An adjective describing cells such as gametes that contain half the number of chromosomes as ordinary cells in an organism.
Haploid.
Haploid is correct. Well done. 10 points for this. An international bestseller during the COVID pandemic, what allegorical novel of 1947 begins when Dr. Rhea...
Trinity Nyogi.
The Plague by Albert Camus.
That is correct. Well done. 3 questions for your bonuses on county tops of England. Black Chew Head and Black Hill are the highest points of Greater Manchester and West Yorkshire, respectively, and lie on or close to which national trail?
So
That
Yorkshire.
should be in Yorkshire Dales.
Do you think so? Yorkshire Dales? Does that sound?
So is that national trail? Is that
Yorkshire Dales is national.
Yorkshire Dales?
That's the Pennine Way.
Pennine.
A little south of Hay-on-Wye and on the route of the Offers Dyke Path, Black Mountain is the highest point of which English county?
Office Trail, so that's like Shropshire, isn't it?
Black Mountain.
Mountain.
Cheshire, maybe.
No, Cheshire or Shropshire. Yeah. Shropshire?
No, it's Herefordshire. Situated just south of Hazelmere in Surrey, Black Down is the highest point of which ceremonial county?
Ceremonial county.
It's
Just south
quite
of
south of Sussex.
Surrey.
Quite south of Surrey, so it should be close to West Sussex or something like that.
Shall I say that?
What does ceremonial
West Sussex.
West Sussex.
West Sussex?
Correct.
Well done.
10 points for this. Deriving from the Greek for dew-loving, what name is given to the genus of insects with species that include the Yacuba, Virilis, Pseudo-obscura, and Melanogaster?
St John's Clark.
Drosophila.
Drosophila is correct. You get bonuses now on 1982 in literature. Zammy, A New Spelling of My Name, is a 1982 autobiography by which US feminist writer? Its title includes a Kariaku word meaning women who work together as friends and lovers.
Like any 1982 feminist author. Like any at all.
I have no idea.
No.
Is she dead by then? Plath. No.
Plath.
It's Audre Lorde. Which 1982 play by August Wilson begins in a recording studio in 1920s Chicago, where a group of musicians are waiting to begin a session? It was adapted into a 2021 film starring Chadwick Boseman with Viola Davis as the titular blues singer.
Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
That's correct. Which novel of 1982 consists of letters written by Celie and Nettie, sisters living in Georgia during the 1930s?
The colour.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Colour purple.
Yeah.
Sure. The Colour Purple.
The colour purple is correct. Right, we're going to take a picture round now. For your picture starter, you're going to see a map with a body of water indicated. For 10 points, please name it.
Trinity Kim.
Lake Baikal.
That is Lake Baikal, yes. It has a maximum depth of over 1,600 metres, the world's deepest lake. Your bonuses are 3 more lakes, each being the deepest of its respective continent. 5 points for each you can name. Firstly, this lake, which reaches a depth of 614 metres.
Oh, that's the Great Slave Lake.
It's not Great Bear Lake, it's Great Slave Lake.
I think it's the Great Slave Lake.
Yeah, I'll listen there. Great Slave Lake.
It is the Great Slave Lake. Secondly, this lake, reaching 836 metres deep, you can give either of the names by which it's known, both of which are historical figures.
Oh, that's in Chile.
Historical figures.
It's Chile and Argentina, so one should be like San
Bolivar
Martin.
or
Bolivar and San Martin, maybe. But,
So should we say
Either. So
San Martin?
San Martin.
San Martin?
San Martin, the other name is O'Higgins. Finally, this lake reaching over 1,400 metres deep.
That's
Tanganyika?
That's in
Tanganyika?
Burundi, so that is Tanganyika.
Yeah, Tanganyika.
It is Lake Tanganyika. Well done. Right, 10 points for this. With slight variation in spelling, what surname links all of these? The 17th century author of the memoir Religio Medici, a US abolitionist executed in 1859, and the Scottish botanist who in 1827...
Trinity
Brown?
Brown is correct. Your bonuses are on shipwrecks, specifically those listed as protected wrecks by Historic England. The Association, the flagship of the fleet led by Sir Cloudesley Shovel, was one of 4 Royal Navy ships wrecked in 1707 on the Gilstone Rocks, part of which island group?
Could be Scilly?
Isles of Scilly.
it could be that. Try
I don't
that.
have any. Isles of Scilly?
Isles of Scilly is correct.
Nice one.
Which warship was captured by the French Navy during the battle at Cape Finisterre in 1747, but was wrecked 11 years later on a sandbank in the Solent? It was rediscovered in 1979.
That's the Mary Rose or something, isn't it?
It's not.
No, that's like 16th century.
Yeah, that was
that's right,
way
so-
earlier.
So do we have any suggestions?
Luke, any history?
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't think I know.
Just say Mary Rose. And
Yeah, Mary Rose.
It's HMS Invincible.
Yeah.
Which ship was raised from the seabed of Spithead near Portsmouth in 1982, having capsized while fighting a French invasion fleet 437 years earlier?
1997.
Would any idea?
470 years, that's the 1520. No, that is the 1550,
the
so it
Mary
might
Rose,
be
or is
the
that-
Mary Rose.
Yeah, I was
Try
thinking.
The Mary Rose?
It is the Mary Rose, yes. Right, 10 points for this. What? A refrigerator that makes its own ice cubes? What punctuation mark was proposed to end this phrase in an article in the magazine?
St John's Chan.
Interrobang.
Interrobang is correct. Right, these bonuses are on physics. In each case, name the person after whom the given phenomenon is named. All 3 answers begin with the same letter. Firstly, electromagnetic radiation is emitted when charged particles moving in a dielectric medium exceed the local speed of light.
Is it a type of radiation like gamma or?
It's named after someone.
Yeah, it's
named
named
after
after
someone.
someone.
Is the Hawking radiation?
Faraday.
I don't know. Pass.
It's Cherenkov radiation. Linked to quantum field theory, which effect causes a force between 2 uncharged conducting plates in a vacuum?
Is that like where things just kind of appear in between the plates?
I don't know. It begins with C.
Yeah,
It's not the Coriolis effect.
No. Well, I don't know.
no clue.
Pass.
It's the Casimir effect. Often noted in weather patterns, which inertial force causes a sideways deflection of objects moving in a rotating reference frame?
Coriolis effect.
Correct. 10 points for this. Answer as soon as your name is called. In newtons, what centripetal force is needed to move a 4-kilogram object in a circle of radius 50 centimetres at constant speed 3 metres per second?
Trinity Niogi.
18.
Now, anyone want to buzz from St John's?
St John's Chan.
24.
It's 72 newtons. 10 points for this. What decade saw all of these? The Dancing Plague of Strasbourg, the first publication of Ariosto's Orlando Furioso, and John Skelton's Ballad of the Scottish King, the accession of Francis I of France.
Trinity Kim.
1510s.
Yes, that's correct. Well done. Right, you get a set of bonuses on a volcano. Which volcano has a name thought to derive from the Greek meaning I burn? Europe's highest active volcano, its first recorded eruption was in 1500 BCE.
Etna, right?
Yes, from F.
Etna.
Etna is correct. In his Theogony, which early Greek poet states that Typhon, a 100-headed monster...
Hesiod.
Hesiod is correct. Which city to the south of Etna suffered severe damage during an eruption that lasted for about 4 months in 1669? It is Sicily's second most populous city.
I know, it's not Palermo.
it's not Messina.
Syracuse.
It's
Syracuse or Palermo? Palermo?
I think Palermo is correct, right? Palermo?
No, it's Catania.
Sorry.
Right, we're going to take a music round now. For your music starter, you're going to hear a piece of popular music. For 10 points, please name the artist.
Come on.
Trinity Brecca.
Sia.
Sia is correct, yes. You heard Sia there, who wrote songs for other artists before her breakthrough solo album in 2014. For each of your bonuses, you'll hear a track by an artist performing their own material and a track by an artist they wrote for earlier in their career. Give both names in each case. First, and remember, I need 2 answers.
I've never heard this. Pass.
It's I Love It by Volcano Pop and Vroom Vroom by Charlie XCX.
Okay.
Secondly,
I'm sorry, I don't know this.
I don't know this, unfortunately.
You wait for the second one and we can like backtrack
Yeah,
it maybe.
Who does it sound like? No, I don't know. It's too much.
Just listen to the whole of it.
I mean,
I think of who this sounds like.
Pass.
that was Frank Ocean and Justin Bieber. And finally,
Who do you think this sounds like, just based on the voice alone?
Oh, it sounds like it's the second song.
This is the second song now.
I can't.
Good singing though.
That's
Just go for 2 random female artists.
I mean, it's like 2007.
Go for it, Adam.
Pass.
ancient history, Isha and Britney Spears you heard there. 10 points for this starter question. What novel did Dante Gabriel Rossetti describe as a fiend of a book? An incredible monster. The action is laid in hell, only it seems places and people have English names there. The novel in question was published under a pseudonym in 1847.
St John's Young.
Frankenstein?
No? Anyone want to buzz?
Trinity Kim.
Jane Eyre.
No, it was her sister's book, Wuthering Heights. 10 points for this. What body of the solar system is the subject of the Daniel K. Inouye telescope in Hawaii, whose high resolution will enable astronomers to study the fine magnetic structures known as fibrils?
Trinity Nyogi.
Neptune.
Anyone want to buzz some St John's?
St John's Chan.
Uranus.
No, it's the Sun. 10 points for this. Published in 1938, The Black Jacobins by the Trinidadian author C.L.R. James. Is a
St John's George.
The Haitian Revolution.
The Haitian Revolution is correct. Well done. Right, you get a set of bonuses now on the United States Congress. Also meaning relating to the combining of parts into a harmonious whole. What name is given to an act of Congress that establishes a territory and its governance?
Is it
No idea.
Give me anything, come on.
a convention? Constitutional convention.
Convention.
It's an organic act. The Organic Act, approved by President Truman in 1950, gave US citizenship to the Chamorro people, of which Pacific island, the southernmost of the Mariana Archipelago?
It's Guam.
Guam. Yeah.
Guam.
Guam is correct. An Organic Act of 1916 established what conservation agency of the Department of the Interior, known by the initials NPS?
That's
National
a
Park
National Park
Service.
Service.
National Park
Yeah.
Service.
National Park Services.
That's correct. 10 points for this. What 2 letters begin Italian words meaning thunderbolt, strength, leaf, ant, madness?
St John's George.
F.O.
F-O is correct. Well done. You get 3 bonuses on diseases and their vectors. The tsetse fly of tropical Africa is a vector of the trypanosome that causes what disease? I need a 2-word common name.
Sleeping sickness.
Correct. Borrelia burgdorferi is a bacterium responsible for what tick-borne disease named after a town in Connecticut?
Lyme disease.
Correct. Spread by mosquitoes, West Nile virus can cause what severe condition, meaning inflammation of the brain?
Encephalitis.
Encephalitis, yeah. Encephalitis?
Correct. Right, 10 points for this starter question. Etymologically speaking, what group of the periodic table links these words and phrases? The volunteer state, unstable, violet, the stench of a
Trinity
billy goat.
Kim.
The noble gases.
No, you lose 5 points. The stench of a billy goat, pale yellow green, flowing.
St John's Chan.
The halogens.
Halogens is correct, yes. You get a set of bonuses on international events of 1981. January 1981 saw the release of 52 hostages who had been held captive for more than a year following a takeover of the US Embassy in which Middle Eastern country?
Iran.
I think it's Iran.
Okay. Iran.
Iran is correct. In February 1981, Antonio Tejero launched an abortive coup in what country, leading civil guardsmen into the National Congress of Deputies?
Like South America.
Central.
Central America. Come on, anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
El Salvador.
Sure. El Salvador.
That was in Spain. In March 1981, John Hinckley Jr. attempted to assassinate which head of state?
Reagan.
Yes.
Reagan,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ronald Reagan.
That is correct, yes. We're going to take a second picture round. For your picture starter, you will see a print. For 10 points, name the artist.
St John's Chan.
Hokusai.
No? Anyone want to buzz?
Trinity Brecker.
Katsushima.
No, it's Ohara Koson. Right. We're going to take another starter question, and whoever gets this will get the picture bonuses. From the Greek for web, what single word term denotes the study of the microscopic structure of plant and animal tissues?
St John's Chan.
Histology.
Histology is correct. So we follow on from that work by Ohara Koson in the Kacho-e genre, which depicts birds and flowers. Your bonuses are 3 more such works by Koson, and I want you to name both the bird and the flower named in the titles of each work. A single word common name is enough in each case. Firstly,
So that's a lotus, and I don't know what the bird is.
Is that a magpie? Is it a
I don't think
don't
it's
think so.
a plover. Do you think it's... I don't think it's magpie.
It's not a magpie, but I don't know.
Lotus and plover.
it's a wagtail and a lotus. Secondly,
This,
A magnolia.
Yeah. What's the bird? Like... I assume... Sparrow? No, type of sparrow, maybe? I mean, I don't think we're going to, like, guess it. Like, anything? No.
this magpie? I don't know.
Just try it.
Magnolia and sparrow.
it is a minor and a magnolia. Finally,
Those are moorhens and that's an iris, right?
Yeah.
Iris and moorhen.
correct. Right, 10 points for this starter question. What 2 words precede listen, be a woman, and tell if your cat is plotting to kill you? In the title
Trinity
of the book-
Brecker.
Autu.
Correct. Right, you get a set of bonuses on collaborative fiction this time. Which British city is named in the subtitle of No Mean City, a 1935 collaboration between Alexander MacArthur and Kingsley Long?
Any ideas?
Manchester.
Birmingham.
No, it's Glasgow. Which countercultural author collaborated with graduate students at the University of Oregon on the 1990 mystery novel Caverns?
Counterculture. Is this like Umberto Eco or something? I don't think so.
America.
I don't know.
Pass.
It was Ken Kesey. Which 2 authors collaborated on the 1990 novel Good Omens, the nice and accurate prophecies of Agnes
Terry
Nutter?
Pratchett
Which?
and
Terry Pratchett and-
Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman.
Yes.
Correct. 10 points for this. Which department of Western France gives its name to a series of insurrections in opposition to the French Revolution, the first of which was ended by the Republican army at Savigny in December 1793?
Trinity Kim.
Aquitania.
No? Anybody want to buzz from St John's?
St John's Young.
Lore.
No, it's the Vendée. 10 points for this. In a critical work, C.S. Lewis used what four-letter word as a term for poetry that has little richness either of sound or images? The word in question may follow olive in the name of a shade of green.
Trinity Innes.
Grey.
No? Anybody want to buzz from St John's?
St John's Chan.
Tree.
That's drab. 10 points for this. In which Irish county is the source of the River Shannon? The county in question borders Leitrim, Monaghan and Fermanagh.
Trinity Kim.
Cavan.
Cavan is correct, yes. Your bonuses are on metropolitan areas. Lantau Island and the Kowloon Peninsula are locations in which metropolitan...
Nominate Kim.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong is correct. Indicating the status of Hong Kong and Macau for what do the initials...
Nominate Kim.
Special administrative areas.
No, you interrupted before I had said R, which stands for Special Administrative Region. Hong Kong and Macau lie on opposite sides of the mouth of which major river?
I don't know this.
Mekong?
No.
I don't know this.
Pass.
Pass.
It's the Pearl River. 10 points for this. What subatomic particle of matter has a mass of just under 10 to the minus 30 kilograms?
Trinity Kim.
Electrons.
Electron is correct. You get a set of bonuses on the sciences. The answers are all five-letter terms that are spelled with an identical pattern of vowels. Identify each, and at the gong, Trinity Cambridge have 125 and St John's College, Cambridge have 155. So, Trinity, sadly, we're going to have to say goodbye to you, I'm afraid. You leave the competition. St John's, you have to win one more match to get into the semis. Good luck. I hope you can join us next time for another quarter-final match. But until then, it's goodbye from Trinity College, Cambridge.
Goodbye. Bye.
It's goodbye from St John's College, Cambridge.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.